Before I start my presentation, I would like to invite you to look at this picture. So, does this picture looks familiar to you guys? This picture is taken at Kofu NTU, and it is one of the busiest canteen in NTU. So, I guess that most of you have been visiting this canteen every day, and that you face the same problem as I do. So, the common problems are queue is very, very long during dinner time and lunch time. And also, it is very hard to find seats, and especially if you want to eat together with your friends. So actually these two problems lead to a wastage of our productive time that we can put into study or even to rest in between long hours of tutorials and lectures. So actually this problem does not only apply to NTU campus, it also applies to whole Singapore. So according to the monthly household expenditure survey done by the Singapore government, an average Singaporean spends more than 1/5 of their monthly income on food. And a large portion of this expenditure actually goes into food courts and local hawker centers. So how can we tackle these problems? Here I present to you the smart dining system for local food courts. So in this presentation, I will be telling you briefly on how the system works, the benefits of the system, the implementation of the system, and lastly, the estimated cost to build a prototype. So let's first start with how it works. So this smart dining system is comprised of two separate systems. The first one, namely, seat allocation system, and the second one is online ordering system. So these two systems, they actually work together to communicate with the customers by the use of a mobile app. So let's go into the details of these two systems. For the first system, the seat allocation system, if you want to use this system, the users will only request for seats when they arrive at food court. So they will request on their mobile phone, and then the seat allocation system will automatically calculate and allocate seats to them with optimal efficiency. The seat arrangement information will be sent to them using the mobile app as well. As for the online ordering system, even before the customer arrives at the food court, they can start to order their food already. Let's say when you're in a lecture or when you're even at work, you can start to think about what you are going to eat for dinner and you can just order it. Then you have to indicate your time of collection so that the food caterer will know when to prepare your food. And then you can choose your payment method, such as you can pay online using your credit cards, or you can pay by cash when you're collecting the food. In this way, you won't have to queue for the food again. So it is obvious to see how the system will benefit. Firstly, the system uses the limited seat capacity in the most efficient way, so that the time taken to find a seat will be dramatically decreased. Secondly, the system allows for easy and fast ordering of food. In this way, you won't have to go through the agonizing process of queuing for food and just standing there and doing nothing. These two benefits will save your precious time and increase your productivity. Let me give you an example. Let's say for every meal, the system saves you for about 15 minutes, and you have 3 meals per day. For a week, the system will save you about 5 extra hours. You can use the 5 extra hours to study, to work, and do more productive stuff. So as for the implementation of this system, because the seating arrangement has to be constantly monitored by the system for the seat allocation system to work. Therefore, there will be a pressure sensor built in to every seat, so that the real-time seating arrangement can be recognized by the system. And also, there will be an LED lights on the seat to indicate if the seat has already been assigned to a customer, so that other customers will not sit in. The software will include an algorithm for the allocation system so that it uses the seat capacity to the max, and also the mobile app design for the customers. And the cost as shown on the slide is only estimated to be $225 for the prototype. And this cost is definitely reasonable and low because the economic benefit gained from the increased productivity will likely to outweigh the cost. In conclusion, the smart seat allocation system together with the ordering system will save the time and increase your productivity. And the reasonable cost also makes this project actually quite useful in the industry. So finally, I believe that this system will bring the customer a brand new dining experience and make dining easier and more enjoyable than ever. Thank you. Do you have any questions?
Questions? Well, I guess there's no question. Oh, you have? Okay.
You mentioned something about the seats turning red if it's reserved, right?
Yeah.
So how do you control like people who say they don't have an app but they want to find a seat and then they just want to sit on the seat even though it's already red?
Oh, actually, thank you for your question. So it's a good question, and this is actually a problem for the system when it only gets started, like when you first initiated this this project, then you will face this kind of problem because like not all of the people will be using this. So I believe that when people start to use this, then words will spread. Like this system really helps to help you to get your seat faster, and so that people will start joining more and more, and they will use the system voluntarily. And then also there will be a pressure sensor built into the seats, so that the system will automatically adapt. So if someone sit on the seat that is already been assigned, then the system will like assign you another one. But they will put you in a high priority and then assign you for new seats.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, last speaker.